Hey Capricorn, welcome to your August and September extended reading for career and love. We're going to kick it off with a card just to tell us more about the energy of the overall reading. But first, I just want to say thank you for joining me. Thank you for hitting the like button. I am giving free tarot readings to anybody who subscribes in August. So simply reach out to that email below and give me a question and I'll send you a private video. You have noticed that I am looking at you directly. I only show my hands usually, and you can see the cards all out on the desk usually. If you prefer that method, instead of looking at me like this, please say something in the comments. It allows me to kind of make those adjustments in the future and please all of you. All right, so the overall energy of the reading for all of you guys is two cards that flew out simultaneously. We have the Magician, and I'm like already smiling so big. The Magician and the Star. I don't know what you guys are up to, but you are doing some heavy manifesting and your prayers are being answered. So the Star she's naked for a reason. It's symbolizing that she's not only being seen for who she is and nothing to hide, but it's almost as if the heavens above see her and recognize her, right? So you can't get a clearer message. If you are manifesting, if you're visualizing, if you are praying and wishing, it's being heard. And in fact, I can only encourage you more to do some visionary exercises. You know, when you sit there, meditate, close your eyes, imagine what it would feel like to actually receive what you're hoping for. If you can go through those emotions, if you can feel those emotions, that's the trick to manifestation, I do believe. And you can disagree if you want, but what's the point? Why not just try it? All right, so for career, we have out the Five of Cups. So we have to have a reason to be wishing for something, right? Well, that's it right there. There's something that the tarot is bringing your attention to career-wise, possibly a past disappointment. What is this? So we have some options. For those of you guys who might be looking for a new career path or new jobs, this might be a recent, it doesn't look like it's too big of a deal, but it looks like it could be a recent disappointment. Maybe you didn't get the option you had hoped for. Maybe you thought you were going to get an interview and you didn't. But it's definitely the end of a stage, whether you like it or not. The beautiful thing about the Death card, and I did say beautiful, the Death card actually is pretty cool, even though it kind of seems scary, is because it brings in a whole new chapter. New people, new opportunities, everything. And life is like a big cycle, right? It's just a big cycle of beginnings and endings. So there might have been a little disappointment with this, you know. All that glitters is not gold. You might have had your hopes up about some of your options. My nose is itching for some reason, and I'm just going to take that as a good sign, and I'm going to try my best not to itch it. You are going to find reciprocity. So this happened for a reason. What I'm feeling right here, you guys, is that, yeah, there's a little disappointment, but when you stand back from it, if you had gotten this opportunity, it wouldn't have led to reciprocity. And this is the number one thing. You guys need to be recognized for what you put in, the effort you put in, the care, and the good job that you do. And if you had gone forward with this, if all had gone well on the outside, you wouldn't have been getting this. And this is where you draw the line. This is your main goal, okay? And so those two cards that we got in the beginning, the Star card and the Magician, keep in mind, have faith, you are manifesting towards you the right things. The next card up is financial independence. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles. This is also property ownership. This is also being just very happy with yourself, being happy with the moves and the strides that you made, the decisions you made. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. So you may be feeling like you'd like a little bit more money in your bank account. It might feel like you need to squeeze, you know, tighten those pocket strings. But, and it might be leading to, you might not even be talking about it much. Might be leading to a quiet place of strategy and calculation, trying to be responsible. For that, we have the swords, the Ace of Swords. This is the message coming in. And I do feel like this message changes everything. Clarity on this message, please. The Fool. Indeed, it does. It sets you on a whole new path. The Fool is the brand new journey. And in fact, in tarot, it's the very beginning. It's the zero. So this is starting off on a whole new journey. Yes, you might be a little concerned about your bank account. It might put you in a quiet place. You might not even be communicating about it with those around you. But this is all pentacles over here. So you are going towards money. You're going towards more financial independence. And you're going to see reciprocity at the foundation of it. You're manifesting it. All you need to do is just have the faith. Don't bother with all this. Don't worry about it. It's come to an end. And with an ending comes newness. Be aware that you are going to get this new idea or a new message. Ace of Swords are always messages or ideas. Swords are always information, right? They're ruled by the air signs as well. All right, so that all looks very interesting, intriguing. Feel free to leave a comment below. I always love to hear from you guys and see how the tarot is kind of working itself out in your life. So we're giving the cards an extra shuffle for the love reading. In the meantime, if this is resonating, please hit the like button. Thank you very much. And I'm going to do one more shuffle. Okay, put your good juju into the deck. And we get the first card out is messages coming in. So this is going to be text, could be email, could be calls. The Eight of Wands always symbolizes things coming in quickly. So this could have been recent, or it could be today, tomorrow. We have the King of Swords. This is an older energy. It's more mature, and it might be literally older, but this is somebody who is not coming from an emotional place. This could be your energy or somebody else's, but this is communicating because one needs to, right? This is communicating out of necessity. Okay. Two of Pentacles. There might be a little confusion, maybe a little overwhelmed. Queen of Swords. So we have the partner to the King of Swords. So whatever these messages are, whatever transpires in this love reading, I think it's an effort to clear up confusion. It's communication, not from a lovey-dovey, soft place. Not yet. That will come about. If it does, it's going to be because you had to both put on the swords. You had to get right down to the nitty-gritty. You had to talk about detail, and you can't move on to the next place without it. We have Seven of Cups. Why are we getting Seven of Cups? Queen of Wands. Now, there might have been somebody else in the picture. Now, it doesn't necessarily feel like third-party energy for a lot of you guys. It feels like it could be even a family member or somebody who is in your orbit. There's a choice somehow connected. You may have a disagreement about somebody that you guys have in your life. It could be a mother-in-law. It could be a relative or a friend. And there's, for a few of you guys, it could be a sense of boundaries being crossed by this individual. This person is, tell me more about the Queen of Wands. This person might be single. Yeah, actually, actually, I take it all back. No, for some of you guys, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be somebody who's crossing a boundary that is just in your life. It's going to be a mother-in-law or a sister, and these options. There is a little bit of a third-party energy here where somebody's crossing that line romantically. Somebody might be hitting on your significant other and they're defensive of it and like, no, they're not. They've got plenty of options. Why would they choose me? But it might be just, it's hitting your spidey sense and they don't like it. And they might look good on paper and they might, but yeah. A choice is to be made. This conversation is black and white. It's taking out the emotional aspect of it because it's almost like you have to. It's like, hey, is this working for you? Is our dynamic, is our life working for you? For those of you who are single and not necessarily officially hooked up with this person, There is still an element, an air. If this is resonating, it's an air of like, where do you stand with things? And where is your boundary and where are your lines? You're feeling a little bit fuzzy because I do think that they've been challenged. And so there's a practical side. It might be that you have to look at your finances. You have to look at another person's finances to help make this decision. But I don't think it's an easy, this is kind of a complicated reading. It's a complicated situation. We've got the Page of Swords. There's a lot of communication here. And there's none of this except for our little love offer over here, our offering of somebody's coming forward with an offer, but that's an outside energy. That is this Queen of Wands. And I think the Queen of Wands is at the heart of the dispute of what you guys are trying to get down, get through. And so it's all about boundaries. It's all about truth, truth, truth. It's all about getting real, looking at your environment, looking to see if, hey, do the mechanics of our life, does it work together? And a choice is to be made. So communication, big time. This is what feels right. Yeah, this is bringing what's in the subconscious, things and thoughts that have been staying buried, maybe for the fear of things just going chaotic if they came out. This is the opportunity for them to come out. But it does seem responsible. It might be a little hard. It might be a little, even some harsh words, but they're honest words. And it looks like eventually it's going to clear up this ability to go forward confidently and make a decision for somebody. So I hope that is helpful, you guys. I adore you, and I'll see you soon for your next readings. Take care.